Welcome to the 21st episode of the Crumbl Cookies Weekly Review. Ladies and gentlemen, get prepared for a crazy episode. Just looking at that, that'll tell you a little something of what's to come. Now, this will be my last week here in Arizona. Next week, I'll be heading to San Diego. I'll be doing a collaboration with Michael Suarez again. We got all kinds of crazy fun and eating planned. We are thinking of maybe filming the Crumbl Cookie Review on the beach, unless you guys maybe have a better suggestion of where we should film this in San Diego. I'm all ears. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to eat a bunch of cookies. We got an all-you-can-eat sushi planned later on, but prior and between that, we're going to crush it at the gym, build up that appetite. This week, last Saturday, was also really awesome. I had a slider eating contest at Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers. They got 14 locations throughout the valley, 10 contestants at each location, and the winner from each location gets to compete on the 4th of July for the grand final prize. I won't tell you how I did, but you should check that out. That video's coming soon. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel while you're at it, and hit that notification bell so you can get updates on when these sweet videos are coming out. Now, let's take a look at what is before us. Yeah, this is gonna be something else. Let's open it up and let me explain. One thing I wanted to mention before, you probably can't guess, I'm super hungry. And they had the regular 4 cookies, and I realized, I was like, dude, you've never reviewed the pink sugar cookie or the milk chocolate chip. You might as well do that. So I got it in my head, and then I didn't realize it. It was a mystery cookie week, and a great one at that. I was like, well, might as well review that one too. And yeah, that adds up to 7 cookies. So let us get into the lineup here. All right, we got red velvet cupcake, waffle, fried ice cream, chocolate cookies and cream. That is going to be the weekly review that we're going to do, but we're also going to review the classic pink sugar, milk chocolate chip, and we're going to review the mystery cookie at my Queen Creek location. It's caramel shortbread featuring Twix. All right, and let's get this baby set up. All right, here we go. Looks like a great order to start in. We got a lot of cookies to get through this week. So we are going to start off with red velvet cupcake. Beautiful looking cookie. Just a red velvet cookie, vanilla cream cheese frosting, and red velvet crumbles on top. And it's a warm cookie. The cream cheese is chilled, so oh man, I can't wait for this. This is a big one. Delicious red velvet cookie. Great texture, thick, dense, vanilla cream cheese frosting. Fantastic. It's not too sweet. Great flavor. And then you got the red velvet kind of dust on the top to finish it off. This cookie isn't going to offer really too many surprises. You're a fan of red velvet, you know what this is going to deliver. Just a fantastic, really delicious tasting cookie. You see, it's a pretty thick cookie, and they got a pretty thick layer of that vanilla cream cheese frosting on there. Overall, it's really well balanced. Just packs a lot of that red velvet flavor. Excellent cookie. Last bite. All right, delicious start. Cookie number 2, we have the waffle. Okay, well, you got a big dollop of the buttercream and a waffle cookie. Now, I'm actually not going to spread the buttercream on this, and there is a reason for that. I was advised to heat up some syrup well, the syrup that comes with it. And I think those grooves on the waffle cookie are going to catch the syrup. And my bites are big enough to evenly get that syrup and buttercream, so I'm going to do it one at a time here. I want to make sure I don't run out of syrup. I don't want to spill it on the rest. Here we go. Oh, that's a very tasty cookie. You get that waffle pancake flavors, just a bready type waffle. The buttercream, I didn't get a big bite on that one, but it's going to be more spread out on it. And then the syrup, I'm a syrup snob. I only like just straight up pure maple syrup. I don't do any fake syrup whatsoever. This is not the best quality, but it's still good. It's a good addition to the cookie itself. Oh boy, I can't wait for some more of this here. All right. Certainly messy. Here we go, number 2. Here we are. I mean, the cookie is pretty plain and standard, very delicious. Big old fat dollop of buttercream on there. I do find it a little bit on the sweet side. I wish it was just kind of like straight up butter. That would be awesome. I really actually like the balance of the cookie, the sweetness, the buttercream. It's actually very delightful. See if I managed my syrup correctly here. Whoa. Last bite. Oh yeah. Man, that could have been the near messiest cookie I've ever had. Delicious though. All right, here's what I'm very curious. Fried ice cream. A lot going on in this cookie. You got the fried ice cream streusel. Now it's a white chocolate buttercream. What is that going to be like? I don't know. And then a cinnamon cookie. I mean, this is weird. I'm super excited though. Here we go. Pretty well balanced with everything. You know, you taste the cinnamon cookie right away. I've been served chilled. That buttercream, a lot of flavor. Kind of hard to tell that it's white chocolate, but you know, it's got a great texture. It's not too sweet. Then you got these fried ice cream streusel. I'm not really sure what that flavor is on that. It doesn't really have a lot of flavor. Adds a lot of texture, maybe a little sweetness. Almost kind of reminds me of maybe a cereal or something. Wow, this is very, very interesting. There you got average size cookie, decent amount of the buttercream, white chocolate buttercream on there. The cookie itself, even being chilled, it's light. It's lighter than you'd expect. And to be honest, this one's a little bit dry. I don't know if it's intended to be that way. I don't think so. I mean, it's got a lot of great flavor, though. Last bite. Interesting cookie indeed. Moving on to cookie number 4. We have the chocolate cookies and cream. Now, I've reviewed this before. This is one of those non-surprising cookies. It's a chocolate cookie that has cookies and cream baked in and some white drops. So you're going to get kind of that cookies and cream, you know, real Oreo vibe. This is a thin, crunchy cookie. And all right, here we go. A great tasting cookie. this is one of the thinnest cookies and just a little bit different texturally. And it's kind of nice to mix it up. This is one of the chocolate cookies that is not chocolate brownie. And that's rare because most of the chocolate cookies give off that browniest vibe. This doesn't at all. This is more of a chocolate cookie or chocolate cake type flavor, which I much prefer. And again, I remember I wanted kind of more of the cookies and cream flavor in there. The white drops in there are good. But it's just kind of one of those good chocolatey Oreo type cookies. You can kind of see how thin that cookie is compared to a lot of the other ones if this thing can focus. And then you see the white drops in there. Pieces of crushed up Oreo on top and baked in. Thin cookie, but a lot larger in diameter. This is a tough 1 to 4 bite, but this is the last bite. All right, now that concludes the cookies that I'm going to include in the total weekly score. I am going to review all of them. Now let's move on to the classic pink sugar. All right, we all know what this cookie is. Chilled sugar cookie, and it's kind of got that almond extract in that sugary frosting on top. So, never rated it here before, but here we go. That's one of their OG cookies. These two right here, 2 cookies on the original menu, and that's why it kind of sticks around. Personally, that almond extract, it's a little strong. I mean, the cookie's delightful. The almond is just a little weird to me. It's a little too strong. I just don't really prefer it. I've never been a fan of this cookie, to be honest. But, I mean, I'll eat it if it's in front of me. Yeah, I mean, not a particularly thick cookie, just one of them chilled sugar cookies. Right amount of frosting, balance is good, very loyal following. I'm just not one of them. Last bite. All right, we're 5 cookies in. You guys doing okay? I mean, I can just feel you getting full just watching me. We still got 2 to go, so hang with me. You can do it. All right, number 6. Okay. We have the OG milk chocolate chip. Guess what that looks like? A chocolate chip cookie. And I know, I've said it a lot of times before, but I'm going to say it again. I absolutely prefer the milk chocolate chips over the semi-sweet. And it's not because of the sweetness at all. As any of you who've watched my stuff before, man, this box is driving me nuts. Get rid of that stupid box. As I was saying, I don't prefer overly sweet cookies. And the reason I like the milk chocolate better than the semi-sweet, I love chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I like all kinds of chocolates. It is the cookie dough is the star of the show. And the semi-sweet chocolate chunks are too strong and overpowering. I love them. They're excellent. They're great chocolate. Yes, it's probably better chocolate than milk chocolate chips. But these are more mild, and the sweetness goes better with the cookie dough. And the cookie dough is really what I like so much about the milk chocolate chip cookie. It's not the chocolate, it's the cookie dough. So that's why I prefer it. So calm down, everybody. I respect everyone's opinions, but just wanted to clarify. That's why I do prefer this one over the semi-sweet. But anyway, here we go. Cookie number 6. I mean, what can I say? Classic warm chocolate chip cookie, unique flavor, absolutely amazing. Even 6 cookies in, it is a little sweet, but just that overall flavor I just absolutely love. I think it's a fabulous cookie. I like all their cookies, but this one has a special place for me. There it is. Perfect thickness, perfect amount of chocolate chips in there. Has that slightly undercooked, underbaked taste to it, which I love. Getting quite chewy. Last bite. All right, moving on to cookie number 7, the mystery cookie. We have caramel shortbread featuring Twix. And I have had this one in the past. Absolutely fabulous cookie, chilled. Shortbread cookie, caramel, milk chocolate, and pieces of Twix on top. Now guys, hang with me. I know some of you are getting diabetes just watching me eat these cookies. It's okay, you'll make it. Just one more to go. Here we go. Such an amazing cookie. Balanced to perfection. Nothing really jumps out at you. You just get the shortbread cookie, the caramel chocolate, everything Twix. I mean, you just taste the complexity of the whole cookie. This is a very unique cookie from Crumbl. There's not a lot of cookies that are like this. It's just fabulous. As you can see, it's not a particularly thick cookie or large cookie, but it's just layered really nice. It's got the right amount of everything on there. Just such a delightful cookie. I mean, so many different flavors working together, but it's just balanced really, really nicely. Whoops. And here we are with the last bite. And it's not sadly this time. I'll be honest, I'm glad this is the last bite. There's a lot of cookies. Here we go. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 7 cookies destroyed. And Michael, I'm just warming up for California, okay? So, got to stretch it out a little bit and make sure I'm ready for cookies and sushi. So, I'm coming prepared, brother. Now I'm going to let all these cookies digest, filter on up to my brain. I'm going to give them individual ratings and a weekly score. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I'm still alive. I think that was enough sugar to put a bear into a coma. But anyway, let's review these cookies. Let's start with the Red Velvet Cupcake. Now, this cookie was very delicious. I love red velvet. The cookie was done well. A lot of that vanilla cream cheese frosting, but it wasn't like overly sweet. You know, this kind of cookie is going to deliver really what you expect. Great flavor, great texture, warm with the contrast of the cold cream cheese frosting on there. Just a great cookie. Nothing really super exciting about it. For red velvet lovers, this is going to be a dream come true. For me, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. Moving on to the Waffle cookie. Fascinating cookie. This was very similar to the buttermilk pancake. I think I liked this one a little bit more. I mean, just a great cookie flavor. You know, you just kind of get that, you know, waffle pancake-ish flavor. Again, the buttercream, same issue that I had with the pancake. It's just a little bit too sweet for the cookie. And then you add the extra syrup on there too. I mean, it wasn't too much, but it just would have been better if it was toned down a little bit on there. I mean, very, very delightful cookie. I enjoyed it very much. I'm going to give that one an 8.5. Moving on to the fried ice cream. This was a very strange cookie. Didn't know what to expect, and after that first bite, I was still just as confused as prior. You know, the cinnamon cookie was good. White chocolate buttercream, very interesting. Don't really get a whole lot of chocolate vibe out of it, but I wasn't really expecting to. But the two flavors, while both good, I just feel like it didn't really go together that well. Fried ice cream really didn't have any flavor, just maybe like a mild cereal, but it was, I think, more for texture and appearance. You know, the cookie itself also was a little bit dry. I mean, it still had lots of flavor. I just feel like these flavor profiles just didn't really meld together. Something was a little bit off, but I did enjoy it. I'm going to give this one an 8. Moving on to the chocolate cookies and cream. Very simple cookie, just a thin, crispy, Oreo-esque type cookie. Got the white drops in there, which was a nice touch. You know, for once, it's a chocolate cookie that doesn't have that brownie vibe. It's more of a cookie cake type flavor. And yeah, it's just a good, solid, standard cookie. I'm going to give that one an 8.5. Now, those are the cookies that will be part of the weekly overall score, but I'm going to go on to the next 3 cookies as well. We are going to rate the classic pink sugar. Now, here's a cookie I've had a few times in the past. It does have a loyal following. I'm not part of that following. I really just don't care for this cookie. The sugar cookie itself is great. I like that it's chilled, great texture. The pink frosting has right off the bat a good flavor, but then that artificial almond extract hits you and just ruins the cookie, in my opinion. It's strong, it's artificial, neither of which I like. I like almond. I like it when it's kind of part of the complete package, not kind of a flavoring or an addition to it. I know that's my personal preference. It got a bit of a strange flavor to me. And in a cookie, that's really just not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna give this one a 6.5. Next, moving on to the OG milk chocolate chip. Again, very polarizing cookie. It just seems like people either love it or they hate it. I have really just yet to meet people like, yeah, it's pretty good. You just don't see that. Me personally, I love this cookie. It has that undercooked, underbaked flavor, a unique cookie dough type flavor. It is a little bit on the sweet side. If the sugar was toned down just a little bit and maybe they threw a little sea salt, that would be literally the absolutely perfect chocolate chip cookie on the planet. Still really close, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give that one a strong 9. And lastly, we have the mystery cookie, caramel shortbread featuring Twix. I've also had this cookie before. Freaking loved it. It's amazing. And yeah, it was, even though it was the 7th cookie I ate, it was still delicious. As I've said before, this is a unique cookie. You just don't see a lot of cookies on Crumbl's lineup that's like this. Chilled, just a very complex array of flavors. All the profiles on it you can taste. But they all fit the package together. Just the balance is magnificent. Such a wonderful cookie from start to finish. I'm going to give that one a 9.5. And for the main 4 cookies in the lineup, that's going to give the weekly score of 33.5 with an average cookie score of 8.4. I really did enjoy all the cookies this week. There was really nothing that blew my socks off. They were more of the average good cookies, which is still phenomenal when you compare it to all other cookies on the market. But nothing that really just like, wow, I gotta get a 4-pack of that and freeze it. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know what inspired me to eat 7 this week, but it was a lot of fun doing it. I hope you guys liked seeing that. You ain't gonna see too many other people just eat 7 whole cookies on a review unless they're crazy. And I just might be. So hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun doing this video. Hope you found this information useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next video in San Diego. We'll catch you soon.